trying something new today. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I am aware that I'm late. This one is 100% on me. I think I said this last week too, that it was 100% on me. Most of the time I make some excuse. I'm like, I was late because of this. I was late because of that. No, I was late because I was late. My bad. My bad, bro. Anyway, my hair looks super greasy. It's, actually, it is. I just realized how bad it looks on stream. Like, it's really bad. That's okay. I don't care that much. It's fine. It's whatever. Like always. Shut up, Nolan. Reason of not being here, I wasn't there, bro. Yeah, reason of being late, I was late. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you can sue me for... I don't know. You're not paying to be here. Like, you guys didn't lose anything. Anyway, so like I said, I'm trying something new. We're playing one of my favorite games of all time. Which I had thought it probably will not... It probably is not going to make a very good game to stream. So we might not, like, continue this as a series. But we might. I don't really know. It's possible that we continue this as a series if it's really fun. And it will be really fun, because I like this game. But I don't know if it's going to be fun for you guys, is what I'm trying to say. If you guys read the title, you would know that the game is Factorio. So, brief background on this game, because I'm sure not many of you have heard of it before. It's not, like, a game that comes up a lot. Like, in the kind of games that I play, I find. I don't quite know if that's right, but, or you guys might have heard of it, but it's a factory building game. It's, very much just automate everything and also destroy the planet while you're at it. But that's like a lesser thing. You have to like fight bugs. Pretty cool. It's actually very cool. It's actually super cool. Ugh. Okay. Hello, Asher. Hello, Alex. Hello, Nolan. Hello, Crazy Razy. What do you know about Teardown? Absolutely nothing. I've never heard of it. The most fun thing is when the people in chat are going crazy. Don't worry about the game you play. How are Nolan and Asher both number 2? That's super weird. That's really weird. Like, look at how it's showing up on my screen. Oops. Nolan is number 2. Asher's also number 2. I don't know what is going on. Imagine Minecraft, but instead a smaller voxel game where everything is destructible. $30. Oh, it's $40. Good God. Oh, okay, this is neat looking. This is really neat looking. So each one is like a little voxel, but you can like blow the whole thing up. For the perfect heist. Oh, this could be really fun. This could be really fun. Hey, dude, it's $40. That is crazy, though. Another thing that I probably won't buy until it goes on sale. But I'm gonna put it on my wish list. Unless it's already on my wish list, because I have a lot of games that I forget about that I put on my wish list. Because my wish list has like... Oh my god, it's making me Steam Mobile authenticate. I have a lot of games on my wish list that I forget about because it's like 150 things long. There we go. Let's see. Teardown. Well, it's $34 on sale right now. It is on my wish list. See, I knew it. I knew it would be. This is a really cool website. I think I've shown it before on stream. Just, is there any deal? It just has like a bunch of different places where you can buy games, like a bunch of different shops that that sell them that then give you Steam keys and like graph of the price history. It's very cool. So it looks like it goes on sale for $20 like fairly regularly, which I would take. Anyway, pretty cool. We'll look into it. But today we're doing Factorio, which I'll try to explain as I'm doing it. It gets kind of involved. But anyway, Nolan is number 1 on my screen. If I click on top, oh, now it's crazy. Okay, that's so weird. I don't understand the system at all. I had it first. I deserve the crown. I know. I don't know where. I think it is like the more recent person. Now Crazy has it. I don't really know. I deserve the crown because I'm actually Mod's number 1 fan. That's what the heck, because you don't even have, everyone has 75 XP and you don't even have the crown. I wish that I could customize the crown and give I wish that I could give the points, the XP points, to whoever has the most points. That would be really cool, because then it would be like whoever has the most points and you guys could hoard them. It would be pretty cool. But anyway, play Binding of Isaac. I'll pass. Maybe later again. I do have it though. Ignore any DLC. It's corporate. Sell it. All right. I'm gonna try and start now. Okay, I'll put it over here. I don't know where to put my phone. Maybe I'll put it over here. Do not open Apple Pay. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go into this view maybe. I think I'm gonna go into this view, but then I'm going to move my camera up because there's like an overlay down here. All right, so this is my spaceship. I just crash landed, and I'm gonna steal all the bullets from. I don't quite remember how to do it. Okay, yeah, hold control. I'm stealing all of the stuff from the spaceship. So this is a sandbox game, kind of. And like I said, we're building a gigantic factory. So I have a couple of these parts here. Can I bump the UI scale for people on mobile? 200%? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Maybe not quite 200%. How do I... 150? Yeah, this is like obnoxiously large for me, but like... who needs to see anyway? I'm putting it back to 100%. Screw you guys, I guess. Anyway, so... what we have here... another game I sense would be a lot more U-type would be Project Zomboid. At least U-type once you get past the learning curve. I've heard a lot about that one too. Looks and plays like Factorio based on literally only what I'm looking at on your screen right now. But zombie survival. This is certainly... it probably certainly doesn't. This is like intense factory building. I love this game. This is such a fun game. I am gonna... it's even a little hard for me to see. I'm putting it up to 125. There. Now is this a good middle ground? We can all see. Okay. So, here we have an ore patch. Actually, I want to find a coal patch. This is iron, this is stone, this is coal. And if we look on the map, we have copper down here too. This map view is awesome. It kind of lets you like scroll around. You can scroll around everywhere. It's like a free cam. It's very nice. This game is like, what if we took every quality of life mod and we just put it into the game? So anyway, this is a drill. It mines this stone, so I don't have to do it myself. And we give it coal, and then it runs. And it mines it, and it's going to put it into this furnace as fuel. And it's going to keep doing that until it runs out of this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get a second one of these drills, which is we need 3 iron gears. We need 1 furnace and plates. So to make gears, we need just 2 plates. So we need to get more iron in order to make all this. But then what we can do is we can put 2 of these drills facing into each other, and they will just mine coal and put it in themselves and just make us more coal from the coal patch. It's very nice. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself some iron now from up here. I'm gonna go mine it by hand because I'm lame like that. So for 3 iron gear wheels, we'll need 6 plates. We'll need 6 plates plus 3 more, so we need 9 plates. So we need 1 more iron plate. So great, I'll just mine 1 piece of iron. And to get the iron plates, you just smelt iron in this furnace down here. And it uses the coal as well to do that. So now I have all that we need to make. Why can't I craft it? Oh. I think it's... I was playing... Okay, so this game has achievements. I'm trying to get all of the achievements, and so I was doing a run where... I got 56 out of 59 so far. I was doing a run where you can't craft more than 111 items. And so I unbound my craft button, so I could not accidentally craft things. And then I got very confused there as to why it wasn't working. Anyway, I need this furnace so that I can make another drill. We have another drill now. And I'm going to do what I said and just put them facing into each other. Now they smoochin'. We also have 15 coal, which is pretty cool. And they should just like pump coal into each other, which is exactly what I want, and give me more coal. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Sick. So I need another furnace and another drill. Now that we have our coal thing set up so that I can get more iron. Okay. Your TTS didn't work. That sucks, bro. I'm gonna leave you on in the background and play Factorio. It's a really fun game. It's awesome. I'm glad. Okay, yeah, no emojis, I don't think, in the TTS. No, emojis have worked before. I don't know, but YouTube is blocking your message. Like, it's not coming up. I do wish Fungus was here. I also mentioned the learning curve because the tutorial just tells you the controls and immediately baits you into dying. Lol. Hello, Crochet. I don't know if you're real Crochet, but, hello. This is not real Crochet. This is fake Crochet. Nice amount of points. Okay, so I have my furnace. I'm gonna come down to my little base I have set up over here. This is what we in the business like to call the burner phase. We have all these burner drills. Eventually we get electricity, and then things start to really kick off. As you can see here, we're in the middle. This up here is like our progress, kind of. And so we're getting steam power, which we need to get 50 iron plates, and then we get steam powder. Steam powder? Why did I say that? There's no such thing as steam powder. We'll get steam power. God. You have the game set to Cult of the Lamb. Do I still? Disc. Thank you for letting me know. Factorio. It just uses whatever I played last. So... easy mistake to make. I actually just realized I need another stone thing. So I'm going to make a burner drill, and then I'm going to set it to mine stone. And then hopefully it will just give me stone. Because we need 5 in order to make another furnace. And then what I think we should do, let's actually just make a chest. Put the stone in the chest. Nice. And then we'll use this to make another furnace. And then we can go mine 9 more iron. This guy's always trying to spoil a bad thing. Is everything a joke to you? Why must you constantly interfere with my destiny? Because you've impersonated the same person for like 3 streams in a row, and it's... I'm stopping you. My destiny is to protect my You're talking to yourself, Nolan. I think I just threw up in my mouth. Me crushing the hit game store steam so much it becomes a powder. Yes, steam powder. What TV shows am I into? I'm watching Breaking Bad right now. I've never seen it before, but I have now, and it's very fun. What else? I'm excited for last season of Stranger Things. That's fun. I like that show. Yeah, those are my current interests. I'm gonna have tea with my grandma, so I gotta go even though stream just started. Tea? Oh, fun. I'll see you later. I hope you come back, but either way, I will see ya. I don't remember how to Evenly disperse. Is it G? Is it R? No, R is rotate. Is it E? What the heck is the distribute button? No? Is that not what it's called? How do you distribute stuff? I could have sworn it was F for some reason. No, because if you control click, it like puts all of them in, but there's a way. Oh, it's Z. It's Z. There we go. Just drop one item in. And now we're cooking iron automatically, which is really good because we're going to need that in order to get steam power, like we said. But also, sorry, steam powder. But also, I would like, actually, to... Actually, that's about what I'd like to try.
Okay, I am trying the again put blueprints into the website that shows you sales and stuff.
Okay. I think I did this already, but like... Blue... All-time low is $27. Current best is $33. It doesn't go on sale that much. It really doesn't. This is like all-time. It looks like it's a very new game. Is it very new? Yes, it is. It's very, very new. Yeah. Anyway, we have a lot of iron now. We can make another drill, which is good because it means we can double our production. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Doubled production. If I get more drills, I will also double our... I'll also increase our coal production because we're going to need that pretty soon. Like, we're going to run out of coal decently soon, I think. Or we're going to start using coal faster than we produce it. But luckily, we can just do this, and now it makes it. Now it's a bigger snake, so it should get twice the amount of coal. Anyway, we just got steam power. Sorry, steam powder. So that gets us pipes for water and steam, boilers, which boils. It burns our coal and it turns water into steam. We got a steam engine, so that turns the steam into power, and we got a pump, which is going to pump our water from over here. So we're going to have to set up a pumping station over by this water body, which is out of our view. We're going to set that up with the offshore pump. Then we'll have to pipe that into our boilers. And then I don't know when we get electricity. Oh, we have to get copper to get electricity. We actually, I think, need copper for this too. No, we actually don't. But we're going to want copper anyway. So I'm going to work on getting copper. Make 3 drills, 3 furnaces, and we shall work on getting us some copper. Might as well just take like 2 again. In the early game, we definitely need more. We definitely need more iron than we do copper, so hence why we're getting copper first. We need 10 of it to get our power poles. This will give us labs, which let us do all these other researches to unlock different components. It will also let us make inserters, which can move items between inventories. Like, we can take stuff out of these furnaces and put them in chests, which is really freaking nice. And then also electricity poles, which is how we actually get the power around. So once again, very, very useful. I'm gonna work on getting these things now, though. When's the Breaking Bad watch together stream? I'm gonna get booted off YouTube. They're gonna kick me off YouTube. Okay. So, yeah, now we have inserters. Like I said, they move stuff. Electric poles, labs, and then these are just some ingredients that we use to make the other things. I'm gonna make a pump. I'm gonna make a boiler. We need more iron for the engine. We need 31 iron. See the total raw down there? I can't like point at it, but the total raw is like all the raw ingredients that we need. There we go. 1 steam engine. In reality, I think here, I'm gonna make some extra poles. In reality, I think we should make 2 engines. 2 engines is optimal, I think. Because this produces 60 steam per second, and this consumes 30 steam per second. Yeah, so 2 engines can be powered by 1 boiler. So we should make another engine, which is fine. We just have to get more stuff. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to work on automatically filling these... No, screw that. I was going to say automatically filling these drills with coal. But why would I do that when I could just switch to electric drills? Which I think is going to be something we want to do pretty soon. And I should bring more iron because I'm going to need pipes. And we have electricity poles, which is good. This hotbar down here is really interesting because it pulls items from your inventory. It's not like Minecraft where it stores them separately, but it's just like quick shortcuts to like whatever you want, you know? It took me, for some reason, it took me a long time when I started playing this game to figure out how the heck you use the hotbar down here. I also understand, maybe I'm gonna bump the brightness a little bit just because I feel like YouTube always makes things darker and it might kill it at night. Like you guys might not be able to see at night. So now it's very bright for me, but also it might help. I could have sworn it was released in like 2017. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's not. It is in fact not. Here, so I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do boiler. Boiler. I'm gonna make pipes. Pipe, pipe. Actually, screw this. I'm trying to think of what the optimal design is. So we do pipe, boiler, maybe. Because we have to put coal into the boilers, remember? Right? Like, we have to insert coal into here. I think this is going to be how we want to do it. And the reason I put this pipe in between, because I could put them right beside each other, we need room for the power poles. And eventually, I'm going to add more boilers and more engines coming out this way. I'm going to do it like this. Then we just need to bring coal over, honestly. Make this burner inserter and a box. I'll show you what that's going to be good for in a sec. When is the destruction part happening? As we speak. This red right here is our pollution map. And these red things down here are biter nests. And if our pollution hits the nests, they get angry and they start coming to attack us. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that for a while because I'm way unprepared right now. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Now it looks stupidly bright. I think you guys might just have to suffer at nighttime. Thank God, it's so much better. All right, so we're gonna put all this coal in here. And then we put the inserter pulling from the chest into the boiler. And it feeds itself, and then it starts putting coal into here for us. Automatically. And that starts the engines going, or it should. Or it starts the boiler going, which should start the engine going. Which, I mean, like, the power isn't connected to anything, so obviously it's not doing anything, but I think it's working. And then we just run power poles from here all the way over to our little base area. And then once we do that... Also, what the heck is Amazing Frog? Anyway, once we do that, we have a lot of copper now. I'm going to turn all of it into poles, because we need a lot of poles. And then... Yeah, and then I think we're going to work on electric drills. Will be the next thing that I want to get. We have to research them now. When I started playing, you did not have to research electric drills. That's really annoying. Okay. So. Power is not going to be very useful yet, because we can't get electric drills yet. But we have it over here. If we click on the power pole, you can see the stats. So this satisfaction over here shows this is how much power is can I zoom? No, I can't. This shows how much power is being used versus how much, I think this is how much is being made versus how much is being used. And then over here, production is, no, this is the one that makes the most sense. It's, yeah, amount of power being produced out of maximum possible. So this would be the amount that is being used, and then 1.8 megawatts is the most that we can possibly make with this setup with our two engines. Our two engines can make 1.8 megawatts. But that goes quick. That goes quick. As soon as we get into electric drills, they use 90 kilowatts. So you get 10 of those would be 9 megawatts. No, it wouldn't. 10 of those would be 900 kilowatts. But like, you know how that works. And then like 1,000 kilowatts is 1 megawatt. So we could put like a minimal amount. We could put 20. We could put 20 of these drills down, and that would be our whole power production. Quick math. Anyway, let's get going on that. Let's work on getting a lab. I'll just craft a lab. Then what we do in order to research this shows me here. This is we need 25 of these red science packs, and these go in a lab. And so, oh, we have to freaking research. Oh, never mind. So these red science packs are made with copper plates and iron gears, and we're gonna want to automate making these very quickly. Like, we're gonna want to make those automatically. That is something that we very much want to make automatically. And then, there we go. And now we can craft these. And like we said, we need 25 of them to research the electric mining drill, which I think is the first thing that I want to do. So I guess we get to crafting, because they're very slow. They take 5 seconds to craft, as you can see here. They're very slow. We can put them in our lab. And then we just have to say research electric mining drill. And then it goes. And it will work on this. It's very slow. This is what I mean. It's like quality of life stuff being built in. Like, it has a remaining time estimate for how long it thinks the research is going to take. Like, that's wild. I don't think it's very accurate, but, you know, it is there. It definitely isn't very accurate. It's more accurate when you have more than one lab. The game doesn't expect you to have one lab. It expects you to have, like, 50 labs. I can show you guys my main world that I have, like, 72 hours in, which isn't even that much, but yeah. Three minutes sounds accurate. Anyway, once we get the electric mining drill, we're going to start swapping these out to electric. Like, all of my drills that I have, we're going to swap them out to electric. And then hopefully we're going to work on, I want to make these iron plates automatically, and I want to make copper plates automatically. Then I want to make red science automatically. The whole thing with this game is just making stuff automatically. That's it's for that one specific type of nerd, and I fit into that perfectly because this game is peak. But right now we're playing the waiting game. There's a lot of that early on. So in the meantime, what can we do? In the meantime, we should start getting stuff, or actually we should get more science. We need to craft more science, because I want to research automation. This gives us assembling machines, and this lets us automatically craft stuff. So I'm going to add that, and we can automatically craft things. What else do I want to get? Logistics. I want to get logistics right away, because it gives us underground belts. So we have transport belts, which are these guys right here, and you know, items move on them. They're conveyor belts. It's pretty easy. But then there's underground belts, so that lets belts go under other belts. And there's splitters, which is, they're kind of complicated in the way that they work. You can either use them as a filter. So if you have multiple things on a belt and you put a splitter on it, one type of item will go one way and another type of item will go the other way. Or you can just split a belt in half. So if you have a belt with a bunch of ingredients on it, and you put a splitter out, and you put belts coming in, it will like put half of it on one side and half of it on the other side if you don't add a filter. So I want to get that too. And that costs 20. So I'm going to craft 20 more. And then we're going to have these 3 crafts done, and this is hopefully going to be about all we need. Hello, Cactus. Welcome to the stream. I just got here, so I haven't had a chance to speak, and now I'll talk forever. Oh, shush your mush. Immediately you've been silenced. Oh, God. While I'm here, I'm also going to chop down some trees, because we need wood in order to make electricity poles. And wood is one thing that you can't actually automate. Wood is one thing that you cannot automate in this game. I think it might be the only thing. Oh, also fish. You can't automate fish. Actually, you can, but you need the expansion. I don't have the expansion. But you can technically automate fish. Why you would want to automate fish, I don't know. Fish don't do very much. I think you can eat them to heal in battle. How's our pollution doing? Not quite getting down to here yet. I'm worried for when it gets down to here, because that means we're going to start to take enemy fire. There are things we can do to mitigate that. Like, there's this whole military tab, which lets us make, like, we can have gun turrets and, like, gun turrets. Mostly gun turrets. The only experience with this game is Floydson, but it looks tight. What is... Who is Floydson? I don't know who that is. Did I say gun turrets? I did say gun turrets. Because there's these monsters that'll come attack us once our pollution hits them. So we have to kill them. Otherwise, we would have to not expand. And that's not an option. The factory must grow. So we can craft guns. I already have a gun with 10 ammo. But this gun sucks. So as soon as possible, once we have automatic science, I think, we're going to want to get the submachine gun, which is a lot better. Then also gun turrets, which can defend our factory. But they, like, stand still. So yeah, guns. There's guns in this game. It's pretty cool. I love guns. And here, now that we have this lab on our power, I can see we are producing... we're using 60 kilowatts out of our 1.8 megawatts that we're producing. And this shows we have 1 lab using this and 2 engines producing this. That's how you use that. Anyway, our electric mining drill is just about done. Just about done researching. There we go. And now automation. Which is going to let us make our automation machines, like I said. But yeah, electric mining drills. That's really good. These are really good to have. And I'm going to want some of them ASAP. So I will craft 5. This is going to take a long time to do all of this, so... Yep. We have to wait. Mod, you should play multiplayer Hollow Knight with the chat in a stream. Hold on, not mod. Modification cryptid. Okay. I did not know there was multiplayer Hollow Knight. I was unaware. Any hoozlebees. Let me do what we can do. Let me see what I can do. We're making drills, of course. So we'll be able to drill out our iron up here, which is like primary need. This is one of my main goals at this point. Then we build a big furnace array, I think, so that we get a lot of plates going. Is the game plan. We're gonna start drilling out a lot of this iron, and then we're gonna start smelting up a lot of this iron. We just want to get it going at like a really bulk scale. And now we have our automation machines, which is good. Our assembling machines, I mean. Also, we got long-handed inserters somehow. I don't know if that came with automation, but these are like, so regular inserters will pull from one thing to the next thing, but long-handed inserters are also very important. Long-handed inserters will, the regular inserters pull from here. Long-handed inserters reach 1 tile extra. So anyway, that will be useful for something, for some things which you guys will see in the near future. But I have electric mining drills now. I'm gonna put up furnace, electric mining drill. I'm gonna do inserter, long-handed inserter. I think there's 5 types of inserters, but I don't quite remember. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start getting rid of these and replacing them with the electric ones. So I don't know why I do it like that. Let me do it. Yeah, actually, that makes the most sense. 5 of them, just like this. I think this is the most efficient way to do it, but I'm not like 100% sure. Hopefully we have, oh yeah, we have a lot of iron plates. So I'm gonna make a bunch of belts. Good things to automate early on are going to be belts, because we need a lot of belts, and inserters, because we need a lot of inserters. And I think we put belts here. I'm trying to remember how I usually have my hotbar set up. Anyway, conveyor belts. Yeah. These will spit out the items onto the conveyor belts. And I'm going to set up our power poles. Ah, we're so close. Well, luckily we have a lot of wood. We can make more. Yay! There they go. Look at all the iron coming out. Yippee! Alright. I'm thinking right in here would be a good spot. I'm gonna have to clear out all of these trees, unfortunately. Or we can start it over here, maybe. No. That's kind of annoying that all these trees are here. It's actually really annoying that all these trees are here. But I'm going to gonna try and build like a nice little, what do you call it? A nice little furnace array. They're just a bunch of furnaces put all together, and they're gonna do stuff. They're gonna jam and they're gonna groove. Yeah, they're gonna move, they're gonna groove, they're gonna potentially even gloob. I don't know what that means. Cactus wouldn't shut up. I won't shut up. That's okay. It's my job. Anyway, this should be like adequately cleared out for now, I think. We have like a crap ton of wood now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna layer our, trying to think how we want to do this. I think I know how I want to do this. So I'm gonna put our furnaces here. Then we're going to insert her into the furnaces. We're gonna need 2 more inserters, so I'll just craft those right now. Just like this. Then, because belts have 2 sides, right? There's the bottom side and the top side. So I'm thinking, if we put coal, if we get coal from down here, and we put it on the other side of this belt, then inserters will pull both the iron and also the coal into the furnace at once. Then we just need inserters on the other side to pull out the iron plates. So we need 3 of those, of course. That covers all of it. Just like this, we'll repeat the pattern. And then this will pull out the cooked plates. Nice. So I'm gonna need a lot of conveyor belts if I want to get gold from down here. Coal, if I want to get coal from down here. And I definitely do want to get coal from down here, so yeah. I also think, because right now we have this coming in on this side. So what I think I want to do is not have that. I want to have iron on the other side. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do a junction belt like this. I'm and do it a little bit off the patch, just for future's sake, in case we want to expand our mining. And we'll put the coal in from down here. And then if we connect this up to the top here, then it puts it onto this side of the belt. And then anything that goes down here will go onto the other side, like that. So we imagine that we're going to fill this up with coal, right? We imagine that we're going to fill this up with coal. And if we connect this to power, it should just start going. Which would help if I actually connected it properly to power. There, so it loads it up with iron, and it loads it up with coal. Beautiful. And there comes out the plates. Good. Nice. Okay. Now, the thing that we actually need is actual coal. Generally, when you're making a system that requires coal, it's good to have actual coal. So I'm going to rejig my power setup a little bit here. Then... Ah, come on! This is making me sad. There we go. Now we can run this belt all the way down to coal. Et voila. We have loads and loads of plates coming out of here, which is exactly what we want. Why in the world does it say 22 people are watching? It's my view bots. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe because there's actually 22 people watching. I'm kind of surprised because I didn't think people would like watching me stream this game, but you know, happy to be proven wrong. I love this game. So much fun. Let me load this up with iron. Of course. And then we're gonna pump this into a chest or something. Or maybe we'll just leave it. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Here, I think that 2 coal miners should be enough to keep it going, I hope. But yeah, now we're pumping coal from down here. And we're going to bring it up to here, and it will automatically refill the furnaces. Now we just need more furnaces, because we don't have enough furnaces. We have nearly enough furnaces. So, we'll make more furnaces. I believe I would have to do math on this. Actually, I will do math on this. So these belts take 15 items per second. That means that each side is 7.5 items per second. Right? So 7.5 items per second. And let me write this down. So 7.5 items per second. Right? 7.5 items per second. And then it takes 3.2 seconds to craft an iron plate. So 1 over 3.2 is this. It's this per second. No, it's this plates per second. So if we have this many items per second, and we can process this many. So would it be divide by this? Yeah. So we need 24 furnaces. 24 furnaces would work on 1 of these belts, I believe. I believe that is how that math works. So we'll do 12 for now. If we do 12 on this side and 12 on the other side, then it'll be perfectly even, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And we don't need to do the full 24 right now. We can just do half. And then we'll probably be bottlenecked, honestly, by the... we'll probably be bottlenecked by the lack of drills. That's an easy problem to solve. We just make more drills. We can make a lot of inserters because we use these a lot. Then we'll build these like this. These are ghost items, and they let you kind of draw out where you want stuff to go. They're very useful. Also, later we can get robots that will build our ghosts for us, which is obviously very, very neat. And I cannot wait because I love robots. There, so that should be our setup now. Oh my gosh, it's heating up. Look at all this iron that we're getting. We're not putting it towards anything yet, but, you know, we're getting it. We're getting it. All right. Boop, boop, boop. We have a 12 furnace right now. I don't think that this is... I do believe that it is being... Whoops. That it is not keeping up. Like, these are not keeping up. Like, this belt is moving a lot faster than this can supply. No worries. We'll just add more. We're gonna do like that. Double our production. Hopefully that's good enough. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I need more poles. But, yeah, for now, despite the fact this is still an issue, we do have a lot of plates, so that's good. We at least have a lot of plates. Then I think we should start making automatic resources, because I'm tired of crafting gears and I'm tired of crafting copper wires. So we should, like, remedy that, you know? So we don't have to do that anymore. Obviously. Boop. Okay. Now, how's our production doing? Yeah, we're using a lot of power compared to what we're making. Our pollution is still fine. But that's what I mean. We just have to keep an eye on that. Now, I want to say this is looking fairly balanced, but I don't know still. Well, okay, so we're using we're going to use 7.5 of these per second. 7.5. We are going to use 7.5 items per second. Each one of these produces 0.5 per second. So we would need 15 of these to keep up. In theory. So we should be keeping up now. Because we only have half. And we now have, before, like half of 15 is 7.5. So we would have needed 7.5 before. Now we have 10. So these should be able to keep up with this. This game is so focused on math. I love it. Such a fun game. Okay. So. Now we're going to do gears. We're going to make automatic gears. And maybe automatic copper cables. Which is all that this is all that we need to get automation packs. Is copper and then... Oh, we don't even have this set up for copper yet. So we will have to do that. How does Jonarite have 21,000 points? Holy crap. I'm shocked. Yeah, no, it's backing up again. That's good. All right. So. Okie dokie. So we have to make assembling machines. Assembling machines are going to be our next thing that we make. So that we can make gears automatically. Because gears are very, very, very important. And I make boxes too. Because I like boxes. We're gonna make gears, we're gonna put them in a box. That's kind of my game plan for right now. For what we're gonna do. But we just have to wait for crafts. Which hopefully won't be a problem for too much longer, or at least it should be less of a problem, because we're automatically making gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, gear. Paste that in all of them. And now these consume 2 plates per second and output 1 gear per second. And I don't think these can go that fast. So we're gonna need like a lot of inserters, probably. Or there is a fast inserter. It just takes, like these are faster. It just takes science to do, which we don't like really have yet. Hopefully our copper production has been doing something, because we don't have very good copper production yet. Oh yeah, it has. We're fine. That's good. So these output 1, so we should be able to do, like, assuming these do 1 item per second, it should be like this, like 2 in, 1 out. However, I don't think that's quite how that works, but that's okay. And then we'll put your boxes here. I also don't really know why I'm making like this many. We don't need, I just realized we don't need 5 assembling machines making gears. We probably need 1 or 2. Like for personal use, we'll need more later, but not really right now. Yeah, this seems adequate. This seems adequate. Anyway, we have automatic gears, which is going to be very useful. I'm going to even cut down on this. We don't need 1. We need like 1. Like look at how fast it's making gears. We don't need this many gears. Okay. Sick. Swag. Swaggy and neat. I actually want to make automatic belts too. So I'm going to I actually will make another one of these. And this is going to pull off gears in order to craft belts. This is going to make gears. Then this is going to go into here, which is going to be belts. It's going to just feed it into there, and then we'll wrap around this belt. And there we go. Now we're pulling in gears from here, and this out of here, and we'll put another chest down, and that one has stores belts now. It stores belts. That's what it does. That's its job. Now we can see we're being bottlenecked by the inserter. Very, very much. I think we need a second one of these. This pulls 1 per second and 1 gear per second. No, so this is not relevant, really. Because then we'll be too slow on gears. Trying to see what is happening. Output full. Yeah, it's just this one is too slow at taking them out. But anyway, we have belts now. We're making belts on our own. We're making gears on our own. We are loving life. Okay, nice. I'm the only one that liked the stream. Everyone else hates. Who is am I modification cryptid? Is that me? Am I modification cryptid? Okay. Yes? Oh, I actually am. Okay. All right. Well then. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this exact setup that we have right now, but for copper. For our copper field down here. I'm going to copy this exact same thing. So that way we have automatic copper. Then we take our automatic copper, we combine it with our automatic iron, and we make red science packs. There's some coal for my power plant. My power plant, which we should start expanding soon. In fact, I think we do that right now. We make 6 more engines, would let us come out more. Then 3 of these. Need 3 pipes. And then it's just gonna go like this. Right? This is gonna be our game plan. Bop, bop, bop. Now we just need what we actually have to do is we're gonna have to pull coal from all the way down here up to here, which shouldn't be that big of a deal, because now we have a machine that automatically makes me belts. And I don't even have to do it myself. So now we split off, or I guess we should make another miner. I don't know how many miners we're gonna need to power our power station. Let's do like 4 to be safe. But 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just gonna run belts all the way off this way. Is this the best idea? I don't really know. What I think I want to do is I want to come up, because we're going to keep on going out this way. So I'm going to come right here, because this is where then we have our inserters pointing into here, and then all the way over. We had like very close to the exact right amount of belts. But now if we hook these up to power, they should start generating coal, which would start pumping the coal into our power system. In fact, I'm going to get rid of these burner ones now. Even though it is good to have a backup, of course. But, it'll be fine. Oh, we're out of power, like, entirely. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I didn't leave any backup coal, so then I took it all with me. So obviously, we are out of power. Let me place that coal back in there. And now we can produce 7.2 megawatts, which should keep us going for like a little while longer. And now our coal is being produced down here, which should bring it up and over. And yeah. And yeah. That is going to be how we do that. Alright, sick. Sick, 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 sick. I am zooming. What do we do next? Let's keep on going on this, like, patch down here. Let's work on that. We're gonna turn that into these electric drills, too. I have 644 coal now and nothing to do with it. I guess we can load up these. Because now I have automatic coal to everywhere that needs it. What do I even do anymore? 94 belts. 200 gears. I am living my best life out here. And now, yeah, now it will feed itself. We have the self-feeding boiler system over here, which is very good. Of course, it's very, very good. We all knew that. So, yeah, we don't have a chatty bunch here today, but that's okay. That's okay. I can actually concentrate on the game, which is, like, normally we're focused a lot on chat, but now I'm focused a lot on the game. Which is fine by me because I freaking love this game. This is such a good game. Anyway. We're gonna get 10 more drills. We're gonna get 12 more furnaces. We already have 10 down here, so I'll just, you know, get them. So, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? That is the question. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now we wait, I guess. And soon we're gonna start making our red science automatically. 330 wood. I keep on chopping down trees. No, our pollution is still in check. That is good. I'm gonna take this down for the moment. And this is a much smaller copper patch than our iron patches. I'm gonna have to get a little more creative, I think. But that's okay. That's fine by me. clear through this clearing, I guess would be the word, so that we can run belts up here, so that we can create our furnace array, which we can probably leech off of this coal belt. I think is a good game plan. Up we go. And our iron is up here. So I say we put our copper like down here somewhere. And we are going to leech off the coal belt. So, voila. Here is our belt. And we're going to do the same thing where we do this. And this is where a splitter is great. This is where a splitter is perfect, actually. Trying to remember how I had my thing laid out. I have a feeling these were like over here, and then I would have had my splitter. No, I had my underground belt here. Then there's faster of each one. There's faster underground belts and the fastest underground belts. Then maybe like these go here, and splitters over here. Eventually, we don't really need coal anymore. Something like this. Something like this. But no, I always had my splitters right beside each other. I'm trying to get my optimized like layout, but I don't freaking know what that would be. So, oops, did not mean to make a furnace. Anyway, we split off here. What we can do is we can set output priority to the left, which means it will prioritize going this way because this way is our power, and if we lose power, we're cooked. But then any extra comes down this way, and it will get layered onto this belt, where we can just do the same thing that we've already been doing for the rest of it, and we can throw it into here and throw it out to here. Lovely. Get our power in because we need to get our power in. I would like to automatically make I'd like to automatically make inserters, but we don't really quite have capacity for that yet. Anyway, I need to get more belts for my belt chest. I think we're making gears faster than we need gears now, so that's good to know. We're definitely making belts faster than we need them, but like honestly, there's no such thing as too many belts. I love having an excess of conveyor belts. It's perfect. I will leech off of this power supply. Not that it matters, because all the power comes from and goes to the same place. And then for power here, I think we do here. Yeah, like this. Trying to figure out what the optimized power pole placement is. But I think it would be something along the lines of this. Then we connect it up right there. Now we have copper coming through. We have copper coming through. Great. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well just make like the peak production. Because we said 15 would be like the peak that we could do. 15 fills one full belt. In which case, like, why would we not just... Or one side of a full belt. Like, it fills one full side of a belt. 30 would fill the full belt. So we will, like, we might as well just lather these here. And then, another belt and just connect it up to here. I think is game plan. Oh my god, I hate the freaking trees in the way. It sucks. It sucks super bad. There we go. Like, this is just gonna get backed up, but we will be using it eventually, right? So why not? That's kind of my take. And I will put another splitter right here. Because right now, I know it would be fine to just keep it all on one side. It's not like it's gonna back up, because we did the math for this. However, it upsets me for some reason. So we're gonna do that. It's still uneven, like there's more on one side than the other, but like at least it moves, right? Yeah, now it's getting super backed up. As we knew that it would. But now we have an abundance of copper too. What I love to see. Look at this. All this copper, all this iron. This is what I like to see. Let me create... Oh, how do we make lamps? We gotta research something. Okay. I want to make lamps so you guys can see. But in order to make lamps so that you guys can see, I need to make... God. I need to make red science. So we need to actually get on that. Red science is copper plates and iron gears. Now, what I want to do, I want to do the math for this. The math is going to get a little freaky later. However, I'm going to do what I just did. And I'm not going to pull up Notion. That was a mistake. I meant to pull up Notepad. And we are going to do the math. So, Automation Science Pack. We are going to use... It makes 1 every 5 seconds. So, what I ideally want to do is I want to hit like 30 science per minute. I think 30 is like a good base level. And 30 science per minute means that we have to make 1 every 2 seconds. Like 1 science per 2 seconds. The math is going to get a little freaky. It is. Hi again, Calzard. Yes, Asher, I said it. The math will get very freaky. Also, you missed 814. Okay, so. God. So 30 science per minute. 30 science per minute equals 0.5 per second. We're gonna go in per second. Or I guess 1 per 2 seconds. Right now we can make 1 per 5 seconds. But these have a crafting speed of 0.5, which means it's doubled. So right now we make 1 per 10 seconds, which means we need 5 assemblers of red science. I swear it used to be called red science, not automation science, but I might be crazy. I still call it red science. So 5 assemblers assembling red science. This means that we're going to be, once again, making 1 per 2 seconds, which means that we need 1 gear, 1 copper plate, which is fine. Copper plates are fine. We need 1 gear per 2 seconds. 1 gear per 2 seconds. Right now, crafting gears takes 1 second. So we're fine. So we need 1 assembler, 1 assembler for gears. We need 1 gear assembler.
Life has no meaning. It is over for me. I can't live without 814.
Rest in peace. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It'll be 814 again another day. Don't worry. Yeah, so we need 5 machines making red science. We need 1 gear every 2... Jesus, math. I'm not built for this. We need one gear assembler and 5 red science assemblers. That's pretty much what I'm getting at here as what we need. So, with that being said, we're gonna make our 6 assemblers that we need. We already have a gear assembler, but I'm gonna make like another one. And in the middle here is where I'm gonna put all my science. So I'm gonna do it. Hey Fungus, welcome to the stream. Somebody did say math. We're doing a lot of that today. Actually, specifically right now, but I think you missed all the math. I think it's over. Which, thank goodness, because I do not like math anymore. That's a lie. It's really fun. That's my favorite part of this game, is doing math. Anyway, this is going to be gears. And we're going to need to make sure that we have enough inserters. So I'm going to load this up with inserters so that we can actually pull them out of here at the speed that we're producing them. Because we need to pull them out pretty fast. When we get fast inserters, this should be less janky. There. And this also means that we're going to need iron, which luckily we can split using our the humble splitter. Oops. Oh dear. There we go. The humble splitter. This will make gears. Because of course it will. Pull out our gears. And then we're going to insert them into here. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did. So I'm going to wrap this like this. I guess. Bro, this sucks. This really sucks. Maybe I'll put it down here. There we go. There we go. This is a little bit better. I hate this a little bit less. A little bit less. Only a little. Never mind. Never mind. It still sucks. And then we just have to put copper on here. And when we put copper on here is gonna do good things. In the science department. So we have all our copper down here. And so yeah, this is where underground belts are great. Because then we can do that and go underneath our coal wire. I also am going to try to go under the spaceship. Too far. Oh, man. We'll go around the spaceship. I don't like interfering with the spaceship. I think it's fun. You can never repair the spaceship, by the way. You have to build your own spaceship. But we're not interfering with it. Hello, Fung Gas. Hello, No Lan. Guys, do you think that Nolan has no LAN? Anyway, up comes the copper into here, and we should now be producing red science. This is like a spaghetti disgusting mess of stuff. Good God. And then, yeah, okay, here we go. This spits out our red science packs. I'm gonna take my lab from down here. Yeah, down here. Yay! We can make more labs too. I don't know how many. So most of them take like, this one uses 1 per 15 seconds. So 30 science per minute means that we'll have, means that we would be able to use 1 every 2 seconds. So with these ones that are like 10, that means we could power 5 labs, which I think is going to be about right. Let's make 5 labs just for fun. And we will put them right here. And we will insert into them. And we will realize that we did not put them in the right spot. Okay. Just like this. As you do. As you do. And I will continually put them in, like, just slightly the wrong spots. Oh, we're researching military. I did not mean to do that. But it's automatically... I guess it's researching military now. I guess that's what we're doing. Look at that. And look how fast it's gonna go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Boom. Look at that. All right. By this, Nolan and Fungus is okay. I left because you weren't here. After all, I am your biggest fan. Good God. No, because you don't matter yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that was really fast. We researched really fast. I'm gonna get lamps so that you guys can see at night, because again, I don't think that it's gonna show very well on YouTube. Let me push my camera away for a sec. So that we can see these. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get radars. Radars, what they will let us do is the map. You see how there's like certain areas, but this area over here isn't in view. If we put a radar there, it will always stay in view. So we're gonna add radars. I need fast inserters really bad. Steel is good. Steel gives us access to a lot of more advanced stuff. So if we smelt iron, it turns into steel. Finally, the random guy is gone. We can see the cane. Dear. And then this is a better science pack, so let's just get more advanced stuff too. Like, see all the stuff that it unlocked? We're gonna get a car, guys. We're gonna get trains. We're gonna get trains. I love trains. Trains in Minecraft. This is not Minecraft, this is Factorio. Trains in Factorio. Yeah, okay, I think that's gonna be, like, it. Maybe we'll bump up, like... Maybe we'll bump up our, like, projectile damage and stuff, because we're gonna need to fight soon. Anyway, so this is our queue. It's gonna do it all, like, one at a time. But, like, very fast, because we have a lot of... We have a lot of freaking science going on. We could do more labs. I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should. It's okay. I might. It can't hurt, right? That's another thing that I want to do. I want to make automatic copper cables and automatic circuits. And I believe you want to do two cable makers to 3 circuit makers, I believe is how you want to do it. But it might be the other way. Crap. So this makes 2 every half second. So this would be 2 every whole second. Just imagine it's 2 per second. This would take 3 per second. So we want 3 cable makers to 2 circuit makers. Because this makes 2 per second and this uses 3 per second. Yeah. We'll just throw something in, like, right here. Right? Yeah. Yes, we will. What am I missing for this? We're missing, I think, copper. Which is fine, because, God, we're making too much copper. And we're not even using that much power. We're so fine. We are so back. Oh my goodness. Dear Lord. I was not out of copper. In fact, I was out of iron. Dear Lord. Okay. We're actually using a lot of our iron, though. Like I said, early game we use a lot of iron and not a lot of other things. But that doesn't particularly matter. I'm not, like, concerned about that. Because we can just do the second side. And we should not have to change anything either. Let me actually, before we do that, let me make this setup. Because I want to make circuits automatically so that I don't have to... Because we use circuits for everything. Like, inserters use circuits. These things use circuits, like splitters. These use circuits. Everything uses circuits. Even the assembling machines use circuits. So I'm going to make this machine that should make us circuits automatically. This makes cables. This makes circuits. Cables are just copper. So once again, I've done it in the wrong spot. Cables. And this thing. Then we'll craft... We need some inserters. No problem, we're so connected. It's like we can finish each other's sentences. You guys are quite literally Nungus itself. I love the Nungus. . 'Cause There we go. Now we have to figure out how to get iron in here, which is like something that I don't really want to do. I just had a brainwave. Oh, I just had a brainwave. Okay. We're going to move these over, actually. The circuit assemblers, we're going to put them here. Oh, there's our fast inserters. That's good. We're going to put our circuit assemblers over here. Now, these are the long ones I was talking about. They can pull from... They can pull from all the way over here. They're very long. They're lanky. Then we can run a belt through here. We can run a belt through here and then use regular inserters to pull off of it. Ah, crap. Oh, we can't power the middle ones. Shoot, I thought I was onto something. Wait, I am onto something. Wait a minute. Am I onto something? Breaking news, I might not be onto something. I might have forgotten about power. Oh, that sucks. I thought I was onto something really cool. So, yeah, breaking news, I'm not that smart. That's okay. Electric circuit? Yeah. Okay, we make more of these. And we go again. But then we're gonna have to figure out how to get these in. So what I think we'll do is we'll use long inserters to take it out. We can use long inserters to take it out. Now we'll put it on a belt here. And then we can have our iron belt right here. And then we can use regular inserters to put it in. And then the power pole just covers the whole thing. So that, of course, means that we need to get iron, which we're already struggling to make. But that should be fine. There. And then we have to work our iron. Oh boy. I'm getting confused already. So, we'll put iron straight through here. Now, that does mean I just massacred this machine. So, in order to fix that, I will pull... I'm going to use fast inserters. Which is our new type of inserter, which is literally just inserters but faster. And then this will be for gears, which will go here. Lovely. And that'll be used to make our red science. And there we go. Now our iron production is very dry. I'm gonna block that off just so that we don't we stop stealing from it. I'm also going to prioritize. It's okay. But now we have a lot of circuits that should hopefully be automatically being made. Is like the goal. Let's box them up because why not? I also don't need to make too many of them, so I'll just... This X here, like, limits them, which is pretty cool. It limits it so it doesn't fill up the whole chest and then waste all our resources. Anyway, let's see. You guys are talking about Woolen? Oh, peel off and wear your skin. Oh god. Digital Circus is mid. Murder Jones is mid. Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss are mid. K-Pop Demon Hunters is the GOAT. K-Pop Demon Hunters is peak. K-Pop Demon Hunters is definitely peak. But everything else is also pretty good. K-Pop is amazing. Yeah, Nolan has good taste. Digital Circus is great. Has Been a Hell of a peak. K-Pop is amazing. And Murder Drones is alright. I actually fully agree. This is a rare time that I fully agree with Nolan's sentiment. If you disagree, I will turn you into a robot and download the solver. Guys, I'm not smart enough for this. This game is like... This game is not for everybody. That's why I'm shocked that this game is currently as successful as it is on my stream, like in this moment, like the amount of people that are watching, because this is a very, very, very specific type of person to enjoy this game, I feel like. Like, not that it particularly... Like, it requires a certain kind of brain. Not, like, necessarily that people that play it are smart, or that, like, if you don't play it, you're not smart, or that you're not smart enough to play it. Just that it requires a certain kind of thinking. And I don't think it's very fun to... I don't think the kind of thinking that it requires is very fun to most people. But I like it. Oh gosh, I am... like fully out of everything that we need to make belts. But luckily I have 1,000 belts. I also love making farms in Minecraft. I like just going into my Minecraft thing and just seeing a million billion items. And this definitely scratches that itch for me. What? Oh, yeah. There we go. This definitely scratches that itch. Actually, I can do it like right there. I don't even need this. Next up, robots. Not really. Robots are later, but like, I do want to get robots. What is the shortage here? Output full. Oh, these should be fast inserters then. They're not fast enough. Not enough ingredients. Oh, we're missing iron. Crap! Why are we always missing iron? Come on. Come on now. Here, we can actually make these into fast inserters so that I'm not, like... I'm just going to turn these all into fast inserters because these all craft fairly fast. And these ones are going to have to be fast inserters because that's how life works. And I think we need fast ones here too. I believe. But, like, correct me if I'm wrong. We might be able to get away with slow inserters here. It's okay, I don't really care. They're not that much more expensive. Oh, we need fast ones for the iron input too. This is gonna start running out of iron. Alright. Well, this should be our mass-producing circuits factory. Look at that. Look at that. Mwah. All of those are peak. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're all peak. Anyway, it's dark, so I'm gonna make a bunch of lights. So that you guys can see. Because like I said before, I get the, like, startling impression that nobody can see anything. And these should maybe help. I can see because my screen brightness is, like, eye-searing, but I feel like nobody else can. So I'm at least going to put them around, like, the important areas, you know? Oh, we researched more. How's our pollution? Not bad. We're still not getting to the base, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and put put lights around the important areas that you guys need to be able to see. They're pretty bright. They're like floodlights, which is very good because they are technically useless. Their only use is to appease my eyes. Oh, and they're off because it's daytime. Well, I can still put them where I think they would need to go. We'll put them in the labs. This should be 1 over, just for like consistency's sake. All right, cool. Cool. No, the game peak is actually peak. Next thing I'd like to do is radars. They're pretty quick to craft too. And I'm going to do that just so that we can get vision. See this little blue rectangle when I hover it over? This is the area of vision that we'll permanently get. So just by putting one right here, we can now permanently see in this whole area around it. Even if I were to leave the base and go like deal with these biters down here, we could still see the whole base just from this radar, which is very nice. I very like it. It is very good. We will use these a lot later once we have like trains and we want to keep an eye on the whole base and there's like different sections because these ore patches deplete. So like these will deplete eventually. Like it says 229k, that's 229,000 copper ore and then it's gone. Same with the iron. Which like obviously that's a lot, but still. So that's when we get into trains, because then we have to go somewhere else, like to this coal patch, or to one that's even further away that we haven't found yet. Bonuses. Cool. And then we're gonna have to train it in. Unless we want to run a giant long belt, but we don't. So we're gonna put it on a train. We're gonna bring it in to our main production area. Anyway, that's where we're going next. So where are we going now? Well, that's a great question. I think we should start working on green science. It just sounds like a good idea in my head. I don't particularly know where I want to go. I'm trying to ditch some of this copper plating out of my inventory. I really don't want all of it on me. Maybe we'll automate a couple more things. We'll automate inserters. Just because, again, I think they'd be good to have. I don't want like a billion million, but we need gears, iron plates, and electric circuits. Luckily, we have all of those things nearby. We have electric circuits from down here. We have, what about like long inserters too? Oh yeah, we have all of these things. We have all of this. Okay, we can make all 3 of these, hopefully. We don't need copper, we just need gears. We need gears, we need circuits. We need gears, we need circuits, and we need iron plates. So we have iron plates, we have circuits, and we have gears. So let me like jig something up here. This can be regular inserters. We can longhand in iron plates from here. We can steal them from there. And then this from here. And circuits from down here. In fact, what if we just did this? And then we did this. No. But what I would be willing to do would be like something stupid like this. There we go. And this is where we put inserters. These craft pretty fast. I'll make a fast inserter for this. Yay! That gets us a lot. A lot of them. This is kind of stupid. I don't like this that much, but that's okay. And then we're gonna make our inserters, and this will go into here. Maybe I'll make like a lot of them. And then I want to make long-handed and fast inserters too. So I'm thinking we do something like this. Long-handed, fast. We can use long-handed inserters themselves. Pull from here. Because we need regular inserters as an ingredient in each. And then we need gears and plates, and we need plates and circuits. So for gears, we can just really easily continue this belt. And then that would be gears. And then they both need plates. So I'm thinking we use this to run up plates. Right? I'm thinking that's a good idea. And we can pull them in like this. Like this. Maybe like this, so that we can fit that in there. We do still need that one. That's kind of lame. Whatever. Then we can put the extra ones of these into a chest. And then we can chest these ones up too. Beautiful. This is a lovely little production machine. Oh crap, we need electric circuits. Anyway, I didn't think about that. Okay, that sucks. What if we pull also out of this box and into something like this? This is really janky, but you know what? It might just have to do. It might just have to do. This one is eating up all the regular inserters. Good God, I hate this already. Now we're not making regular inserters quick enough. We're only getting like 27 of them. This music is so calming. This is. It's a good song. Yeah, no, we're not making these fast enough. Ugh. This is where it gets kind of complicated and annoying. Because this uses 1 per second, this uses 1 per second. This only produces 1 per second. So ideally we'd need 3 assembling machines to make one of these, to make one of these. You know what? Screw this whole thing. I don't even know if we have enough circuits being made right now in order to sustain all this. So for now, I'm going to tear down this. We're only going to make regular inserters, and we can just craft the remaining ones. We have a bunch left over now, but we can craft these remaining ones. Yeah. And everything else can be dealt with at a later date. Beautiful. Okay. Now we have semi-automatic, these ones, and we have automatic, these ones. Now what do we do? Now I think we should be able to start working on green science. Which is, what am I looking at here? Green science, which we have researched. Actually, let's just research like the remaining things that we can, because why wouldn't we? Like all these basic things. So we're gonna get gun turrets, which I don't really use. Usually what I do is I go on the offensive, because offense is the best defense. I just kill all the nests and I don't really do defense. But this one is defense. It is da-fence. Someone redeem laugh track. I thought it was funny. But yeah, it's walls. This one lets you repair things, so when they inevitably come and destroy my whole factory, we can repair it. And then this one is just a better kind of armor. So it's all like fighting stuff that I don't really particularly need. Look how fast that's going. Holy moly. Look at how fast it's all going. Wow. Wow, okay. How's our energy doing? Oh, it's still fine. Good, 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 good. Blueprint library. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for robots. We're gonna get robots, guys. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, we're not getting robots yet. Obviously. One thing I would like to do is take this nest out at some point in the not so distant future, because I'm really worried of it. I'm gonna make a bigger gun. Okay. I see a thing that's running. Oh, this is just our burner drill. We have 333 stone in this chest. Sorry, I'm covering it. This down here, I could see was out of stone. Or out of fuel. Not out of stone. There's plenty of stone there. Anyways, let us cook. We're gonna make green science. Oh, look at that! That's the stuff we just made. But in order to do this, we are gonna need to do some more math because we have to calculate. Remember, we're doing 30 science per minute. So I'm pulling back up the math doc. The math doc is returning. 30 science per minute is once again 1 per 2 seconds. This takes 6 seconds to craft, which means we make 1 per 12 seconds. So we need 6 assemblers. We need 6 assemblers. Yes, we're fine, thank you. We need 6 assemblers. 6 assemblers. Oh, my brain is frying already. So that means we need 6 belts per second and 6 inserters per second. And what's the process of making those? So inserters, we make 1 per second. So we need 6 inserter assemblers. And we need, how many belt assemblers? This is 2 per second. So we need 3 belt assemblers. Yes, because this only makes 1. This makes 2 every second. This makes... We make 1 per 12 seconds. Okay, yeah. So then we need... Second. 1 per 12 seconds. So we need 6 assemblers. We need 6 belts per second. We need 3 belt assemblers, 6 inserter assemblers. Now, what about for belts? What about for belts? That means we're gonna need we use 2 gears per second times this. Or actually, we're gonna use 1 gear per second because it's doubled. Oh, my brain! And then this is 3 belt assemblers, so we'll need 3 gear assemblers also? Is that how that works? No. Because we put in 1 and we get 2 out. So we need 1.5. We need 2 gear assemblers. We need 2 gear assemblers. And then, what about for inserters? We're going to use... We need 6 circuit assemblers. Six circuit assemblers and 6 gear assemblers. If my math isn't wrong, but I fear as though this math is wrong because these numbers seem very high. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making 1 per 2 seconds. Is this halved actually? We want to make 1 per 2 seconds. This would make 1 per 12 seconds. So we multiply that by 6. 6 assemblers. I think we have to divide this all by 2. All these numbers, I think, have to get divided by 2. But I don't know. This is where it gets complicated. And I'm only on the second science. So this is 1 per. Good God. Math. I was just doing math homework before my stream too, and now I'm doing this. Six. We have 6 assemblers. We're still making 1 per 2 seconds though. So we're using each of these ingredients every 2 seconds. So this is not right at all. So we will use 6 assemblers though. But we're using 0.5 belts per second. We're using 0.5 inserters per second. Which means that we need half of a belt per second is 1 belt every 2 seconds. So we can have 1 belt assembler and 1 inserter assembler for sure. We'll power it. We'll like handily power it. I think we could do 0.5 belt assemblers, because this would currently make 2 belts per second. So yeah, we need half of that. And then inserters is 1 inserter per second. So yeah, we do need 1 inserter assembler. This uses 1 gear per second. This uses 1 gear per half second. So we need 2 gear assemblers. And then 1 inserter uses 1 circuit, which means we need 1 circuit. This makes much more sense. I did not remember it being as high as the number that I'm... I'm gonna be completely honest here. Brain stopped working for some reason 9 to 7. Yeah, my brain just stopped working as well. I don't know if that's what you were saying at all, but my brain definitely stopped working. So, I'm glad that we figured that out. I'm gonna start, I think, up here with our green science setup. I'm gonna try and distance it from all of this. So we, of course, are gonna need to start by making more of these machines. Let's see, is this real crochet? Okay, we found real crochet. Hello, real crochet. Here we go. For some reason I thought that 9 p.m. was 7, so I figured, oh, I'll join stream in 10 minutes. Oh no. I see what happened. Okay, so this I'm going to pipe into here. And this I'm going to pipe into here. So I will just, like, casually do that. And this is going to be where our green science comes out. And then they'll go on the same belt and get pulled in by the same things. Yeah, here goes Nolan. Oh dear. In fact, I will... do this. What's real? Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear, in fact. And then we just need to pull in our input ingredient. Fairly standard setup. The input ingredients in this case are going to be inserters and belts. With that being said, I'm kind of committed to keep on lighting up this place. Normally I don't light up my builds. Yeah, pregnancy real. What? What? I think Crochet just has schizophrenia. Okay. Okay, so we need 2 gears, 1 circuit, which would be 1.5 wires. Kinda. Let me do... I knew you guys loved each other, but not that much. Yeah, there's a whole like Nungus arc going on right now. I think it's best if I think it's best for everyone's sanity if they stay out of it. Okay, so we're making gears. That was step 1. Step 2 is to make belts. I'm gonna put this onto here. I think it's bad if we try to squeeze everything into one spot. And this will be belts in. So we can, like, pull off this, pull off this. And belts come out. And they can be, like, 1 ingredient. Like so. So there's our belts. Now we need inserters, which is plates still, gears still, but also copper, which we have coming from down here. Only on one side of the belt, which is weird, but that's fine. What I think that means we're gonna have to do is split it off and like bring it up here. Yeah, because we need electric circuits. So I'm gonna do a simpler setup where we have like 2 wires going into 1 circuit assembler. And then of course I always build it 1 on the wrong side, like 1 too far the wrong way, because I am stupid. This pulls copper and iron. Then we just need copper inputted here. And then that's the copper ingredient. Then for this, we still need gears and gear wheels. So that'll be fine. We pull this out and back in. And then we will do gears from over here. Oh, and iron. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we just do this. And then gear wheels for underground. There we go. So this will now put these on one side, and then as we can kind of see, it will put it will be putting inserters on the other side, but we need to first connect this up to copper, which is going to come from down here. Voila. And that should be it now. We should be good to go. What you playing? This is Factorio. It's a game for uber nerds like myself. I kind of explained what's going on at the start of stream, but probably not very well. But I'm kind of in my flow now. So it's a giant factory building game. You automate everything. It's very fun. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Anyway, this is looking pretty good. This one, hopefully it can handle pulling in the sheets and the circuits at the same time. I think it's doing fine. Oh, and these are going then. These should be going. This is actually like a pretty darn brilliant way to like automatically make these things without doing this. I can just, at this point, get rid of all of this. So that I'm not like siphoning off my resources.
To Nolan, WDYM, I don't care about her. Who fed her? Who taught her everything she knew?
What is
Who
occurring?
taught her how to defend herself from this cruel world? Meanwhile, you hid in your office working.
What is occurring? Now I'm gonna filter this, so this will pull out all of the extra. Actually, I'm gonna make it one longer. And I'm gonna pull out all of the. This should pull out all of the extra belts and put them in a chest. So this way, anytime we have extra belts, they'll get pulled off. Which is good, and also what we want, because, like I said, we only need half of what this produces in order to keep this going. But now we have green science in all of our labs, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, let's do a third one of these. Do a third one of these. Boop. I just realized this made things complicated. Crap! Now we might actually want to move this one back. Shoot and darn it. God, I can't wait till I have robots to do this for me. I miss my robots. I miss my robots, Tails. I miss them a lot. Okay. This will go like this. We'll put the plates, or we'll put the sheets, whatever you call them. I don't remember what you call them. We'll put the things out here. We'll grab them out like this, so that we can have this in the middle. Lovely. And then of course we'll have our 3 assemblers of this variety. This in the middle. And then we have to move this belt over one. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Lovely. So now we should have twice the amount of circuits coming in at once. Which means that we should be able to power a second assembler for circuits, or for inserters. And in fact, what I'm going to do to make this really freaking easy. This is the final one for each of them. So we should be able to just ba-doop. And ba-doop. Now we have 2 machines making inserters, and this one I can store into a chip. And this should not even be using any extra resources than what we would have been using before. So we can also destruct this one down here. We can just get rid of it. Love it. Okay. Why is this not working, though? Oh, we're missing gears. Oh, lol. Okay. Not that that was very hard. And this would, if I took some of these out, it would start grabbing it again. Beautiful. So we have automatic belts, we have automatic inserters, we have automatic green science, we have automatic red science, we have automatic coal, we have automatic power, we have automatic everything. Honestly, I think we've won this game. The end. Kidding. I'm just kidding, because we have all of this research left to go. All the cool things, like, dude, we can get spiders. Look at all the research. Wait, hold on. Spiders, come back. Look at all this research that we have to do to get spiders. But we can get spiders. And we can also get trains. I love trains. I've said this already, but trains in video games are some of my favorite things. You know how excited I was when the Create mod in Minecraft added trains? I was so excited. Chat and gameplay are way unrelated. I know. I think that there's like the 40 people that are here right now are really interested in the gameplay because not a lot of people are chatting, and then not a lot of people are chatting, but then there's people here, and then the people that are here for chat do not understand the gameplay. Like, unfortunately, I don't think you guys get what's going on at all. God, I really like trains. Are you mocking me, or do you actually also like trains? Because I love trains. Speaking of, I think we should research trains. First, we have to research engines. When can we... Hold on, how do we research trains? Oh, I have to research logistics too. This gives us fast belts, which is pretty cool. I like fast belts. Fast belts are really neat. I'm gonna get those. These are better power poles. So medium ones just have a bigger range, like where they'll spread power. Like you see like this range, like this blue range. It has a bigger one of those. And the big power poles just have a really long wire, so we can transport power very far. This one expands my inventory. I'll take that. Of course we need trains. And this is train signals. So this is how you like automate trains. These are really cool. I love trains. This is a car. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get engines. We're gonna get faster belts. We're gonna get better power. We're gonna get bigger inventory. I'm gonna put that last because I need trains. Trains are more important to me. Actually, the car is more important to me. I want to make a car. The car is really freaking fun. I love the car. Yeah, I don't really care about the components of trains. Like, I don't particularly care about, like, the way they work. I honestly could not care less about that. What I do care about is, what I really do care about is how fun they are. They're so much fun. Like, you can get in a train and you can go places. I mainly like trains in video games, but also, like, train tracks. Like the kid toys, like the train sets. They're so much fun, too. I love them. And you could like go different ways, and there's like junctions, and they like split off, and there's so much you can do. I love trains. God. Anyway, trains are best. I think we like trains in different ways though, because I don't care about how they work. Anyway, this is cool. I'm trying to think like when should I end stream? I don't really know. I'm trying to find like a good natural point. What I think we should do is we should blow up this nest. I think that's when we'll end today, when we blow up this nest right here. Which should be pretty soon. To get the car, we need engines. To get the engines, we need steel. So let's start working real quick on steel. Which should be like fairly fast. I don't know. The steel, the way that I believe this works is one iron furnace goes into one steel furnace, but then you need 5 iron plates to make one steel plate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make like 4. I don't know. Maybe we'll make it like down here. I'm gonna split. Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do, right? We'll split off this. And we'll bring it back. And we'll make like 4 furnaces, I guess. Bum-ba-da-bum. And then, of course, we need coal, too. So, we'll have to make coal going the other way. But I'm not too concerned right now about, like, getting that much steel. Actually, gosh, I don't really know. Maybe we should do like how I usually do it. So I'll split this off like this. There we go. A little bit jank, but you know what isn't, right? All is fair in love and jankiness. And now we have 4 furnaces that should be working on getting me steel. Which is very exciting indeed. Trying to figure out where, there we go. Voila. And then this we can just toss into a chest for the time being. Steel chest. I do not think we need that much steel. It also takes a very long time, so... Good God, this takes 200 science packs. It also takes 30 seconds a piece, so I think we could actually add more labs, which I might do because I'm looking to increase the speed of this a little bit. Like, we'll do, I think, 3 more on each side. Studious. Like so? Yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Actually, it is good. It's already working. What am I talking about? And we have 16 labs. What the heck? You guys are having babies now? Yeah. Because we can produce... Right now we're producing 30 science per minute, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're, like, using 30 science per minute. Right now it takes 30 seconds to use 1. So in order to do that, we need 15 labs, which we do currently have. We have 16 labs. So this should be like producing... This should be using a little bit faster than we're producing, which is okay. But yeah, 4-minute time remaining estimate. Plus then we have to do this. Do we have to do this? No, we can do it last. Can we do this last? This one requires logistics. Sad. But we should have engines already. Yeah, we do have engines already, so we can craft engines. This recipe cannot be crafted by hand. Cool. So I'll just, I think, flap down this guy. I'm not trying to automate it too much yet. And we'll put in steel, gears, and some pipes. How many engines do we need for a car? 8? I don't know why our car needs 8 engines, but like... Okay. Yeah, so we'll need 16 pipes. And then... not that much steel. Anyway. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Look at all my labs going. This is so much fun. There was a mod that... I don't know if it exists anymore, but it made the labs go rainbow. And that was all it did. It made it go rainbow with the colors that you have inside them. And once you have... Because there is blue, there's purple, and there's blue, there's purple, and there's yellow. And there's also white later. But like... It went rainbow because you had all of them. Anyway. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, steel axe. That just makes you mine faster, which is really freaking convenient. Very nice. Very nice to have. These engines are slow as Christmas. Oh my god. That's okay. That's okay. Trying to ditch some of my copper again. Colossally late? Well, welcome to the stream. Better late than never. You probably won't understand what's going on because of missing the start when I sort of poorly explained this game, but factory building game. We're building a gigantic factory. It's all automatic except for this little bit that I'm doing manually because we're gonna go shoot these bugs down here. There's also more bugs up here because if this red cloud touches the bugs, then the bugs come to kill us and blow up our factory, and I don't want that, and so I'm gonna go kill them before they can do that. It's pollution. We're polluting their world. They're not very happy. We're the bad guy, but it's okay. How do we make a car? Do we just need engines? We need engines and steel and iron. That's okay. We have a lot of all of this. So we're just waiting for the engine units pretty much. And then also this research to finish. But this one is much faster. It's half of the time. And then next time we can hopefully get some trains. Because I like trains. I've already went over why I love trains. But that's already been discussed in more detail than anyone would like to hear about. But I do like trains. Yeah. Okay. Are we done with our engines yet? Oh, nearly. Good God. Please hurry. Thanks. And then we have enough steel, so we just need to actually research it. That is our bottleneck right now, is we have to actually research it. Maybe we can light up the base a little bit while we're waiting. Like, I gotta see what hasn't been lit up yet. Here, I need some more poles, too. I just realized that these weren't consistently placed, and it is upsetting me. Can I fix that? I haven't lit up any of this bit up here. Okay, there. I researched logistics. So that is good. This is pretty well lit, I think. Maybe I'll light up this area over here some more. Not that it needs that much lighting, because, like, when am I ever over here? It's the stinky place. It smells like smoke from my steam engine that all of local native species hate. I think I might just make more power just for the sake of making more power. Oh! This song is the song that I put on when I murdered the local flora and fauna. So actually, I'm gonna skip this one. We're gonna come back to it later. Because this is that was my murder everything music. Very suitable for when you murder everything. Lamp is in the lamp. Can you not? Okay. There, I just cut off power to my whole base. Oopsie doopsie. Now I'm stuck in here. Go. And now we have even more power. We have 14.4 megawatts. That is good. That means that we have more of a breathing room. Stream is long today. Yeah, I know. Well, there's a lot of people watching, and I like to milk that. And also, I really want to kill all those animals. Not animals, fighters. Let's build a assembly machine right here, just for extra guns. That seems like something that's necessary. Make bullets. I need more bullets. Hasta la vista, baby. This should hold then 1 stack. It stacks to 100. So I want to hold, I think, 1 stack, maybe 2 stacks worth. That way, I have enough for this whole thing. Yay, long stream. We love long stream. I love long stream. Long stream fun. Let me pillage some of my iron. There we go. We got 46. Can make some more bullets. Oh, and our car is done researching. Thank God. So now I can craft this car, and you guys are gonna see how fun the car is. You can ram into your own buildings and destroy them. It's so much fun. I love destroying my own stuff. How long does it take to craft? 2 seconds. You can craft cars very quickly, apparently. That's kind of funny. Yay! There we go. We have 1 stack of bullets plus a car, which we can put fuel in, and it also has a giant trunk. And now we can drive around. And also, this is somewhat hard to control, and I often end up running into my own stuff, which does damage it. But I say now we should go and... Oh, I forgot. Wait, no, you put the ammo in the car. You don't put the ammo in your own gun. Put the ammo into the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of it into there. And later on, we can build a tank. That's pretty cool. We ready for this, people? I'm going to put on my murder, kill, murder music. And we're going to go. And we're going to blow up this little enemy base down here. They're all like weird fleshy creatures. I don't like them. Here we go. It's probably going to be very quick because this car is very powerful against these guys. Here they are. Yeah! You have to blow up these nests. These nests just spawn more of them. So we spray. Oh god, I ran into a rock. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, here we go. Yeehaw! We cook the native wildlife. Peace was never an option. Okay, I'm gonna go destroy the one down here for good measure. The good measure being, why the heck not? Yeehaw!
White flag, white flag, rainbow white flag, transgender symbol, black flag, skull, and crossbones.
Wow, that did not like that message. This little bar down there is the health of my car. If these guys blow up my car, I'm gonna be sad. This is what you need the repair packs for. Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm stuck. Bro, they're gonna blow up my car. Run away, back away slowly. Oh, there's more down here. Oh god, good lord. Yeah, but genuinely, I don't want them to blow up my car. Repair packs. Repair packs are something you need. You can repair the car. Okay. Now we blow them up again. We only have 36 bullets left. This is why I made so many. Drink water, idiot! Don't worry, I will after I finish myrtleizing these guys. Whee! Whee! That was pretty good. I don't think these guys are much of a threat yet. I would maybe head up here next, but like, I'll leave it. Also, here's uranium. I'm gonna drive home now. Uh-oh, I ran into a rock. Whoopsie. Well, that was fun. That was fun, guys. I'm so happy. We had such a good, fun time. We had such a good, fun time. I remember I always kept my repair packs right here. So maybe my inserters are wrong. I don't really know, though. I'll take my bullets back, too. Well, that was a fun stream. I'm cutting that here for today. We're gonna save this as ModMonster stream. Wow. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I will drink water now. I'm gonna be honest. I think that was I believe that was the peak the peak viewership that I've had on a stream ever. So you guys kind of liked this game. So we're probably gonna keep going until we launch a rocket. I think that's my plan. Lazy, I was lazy once is legendary. Oh, that was my file names. There's an achievement. There's an achievement where which is called lazy. You specifically have to be lazy, and only craft less than 111 items. And so that's my save where I'm trying to craft less than 111 items because I'm trying to get all the achievements, which is really hard to do. It sucked because I was working on all achievements, right? And then I was working on all achievements. I think I'm 3 achievements away, and then they update the game. They add a DLC, and the DLC has a billion million more achievements. There were 59 in the base game, or maybe 58. I think it was 59 in the base game, and I had 56 out of 59, and then they added a DLC, and I don't even have the DLC. And like all of these achievements, all of these ones that I don't have, like planets, there's no planets in the base game, and so now I can't have it perfect on Steam unless I buy the DLC. Yeah, it sucks. I'm sad. I was really close too. I was like 3 away when they released the DLC. They released the DLC, I think, this time last year, and I was super close. And it was rude, and it was evil, and I am mad. But yeah, I have a question. Would you ever consider playing Regretivator? Roblox? Probably not. I have to be honest. I might do a Roblox stream one time. Like, if it's in a Roblox stream, then... Like if I do a Roblox stream, then totally bring it up then, because then I will. Because I do them sometimes. But, like, Roblox is its own category for me. I have to be in a specific mood to play Roblox. But yeah, no, I might. Dress to Impress. That's another Roblox game. I've heard of it. But I probably won't do a stream that's like just on it. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, I don't like the splash screen. Oh my god, I don't like any of the splash screens. Oh, these, oh my god. Is this... I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this either. Is this AI generated? I feel like this is AI. I don't think these are real. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, so thank you guys all that watched today. 36 viewers is wild. I have no idea how that happened. Cause like it's Factorio, but I don't think it's AI. I don't know, it just looked so weird. It looked super weird. But yeah, thank you to everyone that watched today. We're doing Factorio again next week, probably, maybe, I don't know, or the next week after. Either way, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. usually, but we went till 9:30. But usually 9 p.m. Eastern every Monday. So I'll see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a good night. And yeah, see you guys later.